Aztlan, the ancestral homeland of the Aztecs. Does it even exist, or was it mythological? For centuries, its location has been debated. It is the source of vibrant dreams at the heart of a lost civilization. The very concept of Aztlan provides powerful imagery. Mexican priests shared tales of an aboriginal land to the north. This land was a thriving civilization in the middle of a lake. Spanish priests and native historians recorded these tales in codices. Codices are a type of picture book that was used by Aztecs to tell their history and religion. These primary source records tell of a thriving civilization in the middle of a great lake. Aztlan, it was said, was the land of the white heron or the land of the white. From this ancestral land emerged a wandering tribe that eventually settled in what is now Mexico. The codices tell of a land that had a deep spiritual connection to the people, a place of abundance that was destroyed by a catastrophic flood. This imagery is depicted in the concept of the ages of the sun. Each sun or age ends in the destruction of the people to emerge as a new society. The fourth sun ended with a catastrophic flood. The people turned into fish, ending their civilization. My theory, if proven, will completely shift our understanding of ancient civilizations in America. Aztlan was a great civilization centered around the Ice Age Lake Bonneville. Using the geological record, Aztec codices, the Nahuatl language pattern, primary sources, and recent archaeological finds, the pieces of the puzzle paint the picture. I can provide compelling evidence that Aztlan was a great civilization in ancient Lake Bonneville. As I share my theory with friends and family, I am faced with great skepticism. How can such a place exist right under the very noses of archaeologists and historians that have dedicated their lives to this very work? I went on a great journey to put these pieces together. The Aztecs tell of a great saga wandering for centuries until they were found. The codices share a tale of a great flood, as do the oral traditions of the Shoshone, Bannock, Ute, and several other Uto-Aztecan language cultures. It is not coincidental that ancient Lake Bonneville can be found at the center of these modern native tribes. While in college during the 1990s, we were taught the Clovis theory. The Clovis theory assumed natives could not have been on Lake Bonneville because there was still a glacier blocking the path to America. We now have finds in North America that predate the Bonneville flood. 3 of those are Cooper's Ferry in Idaho, White Sands in New Mexico, and the Galt site in Texas. If we draw a map connecting these sites, Lake Bonneville would be in the middle of the path. The largest freshwater lake in North America was teeming with flora and fauna. Lake Bonneville would have provided abundant resources for these prehistoric people. An island in the middle of the lake would be an ideal location for a civilization to grow and flourish. It provided protection and an abundant area to modify and grow seeds. Further, the island has over 40 freshwater springs. This, coupled with the fact of at least a language relationship with the surrounding populations, would have given them access to trade, the ability to create a trade surplus, and a central transportation hub that networked for miles in each direction. I have found an island that is the home of several rock deposits, both volcanic and sedentary. So much, in fact, that the presence of ancient rock structures and quarries has gone undetected. Yet the evidence is abundant. I believe these Stone Age people used the quartz and other stones around them to create houses, grand lodges, and even temples. Further, the ancients carved out faces into the rock. Coincidentally, these rock faces align with the sun. I believe expert analysis of these faces, rocks, and pyramid-shaped mountains will prove that the people of Aztlan altered this landscape. Further, it appears the island has been modified for agriculture and even irrigation. This is something that has never been considered inside the context of their hunting-gathering neighbors. I have discovered and have photographic evidence of a petroglyph that resembles a sun and pyramid. Further, I have evidence of a man-made cave that frames a crooked peaked mountain. Coincidentally, that's part of Aztec Codices legend as well. Further, there are possible hundreds of rocks carved into faces pointing toward the sun. Finally, I have even discovered an undisputed spear tip that appears to be in some sort of hearth. I call this my smoking spear. I know this is going to be faced with a great deal of skepticism in the archaeological and scientific community. Whether this is in fact Aztlan certainly should be debated. This location should also be examined thoroughly. What if we really did find Aztlan?